That's what it means to be homeless. Homelessness isn't just the act of sleeping outside, it's the thought of knowing you've got nowhere and no one to turn to, apart from other people on the streets. And sometimes that's your downfall, because they're all in the drugs and that, and they tell you, oh, the only way we've coped is this, and you think, well, that's how they're coping, that's how I've got to cope. And you just end up in the endless cycle. My worker told me that activities were going on. I came to the taste day of this to give it a try, and yeah, I enjoyed it, so I carried on with it. It's been done quite well. It's never been stress. It's getting it done, but with that laid-back feeling of not having tons and tons of pressure on you. It's made me want to go into theatre even more, like, as a career, to be honest. We usually come in and do some like team building exercises. We started playing a game called EastEnders, which is really fun.
What you looking at? What you looking at? What you looking at?
It's a habit, but fun.
Get out my pub!
And then we'll just go through the scenes each day, really, make sure everyone's comfortable, tweak it if it needs tweaking, get rid of it if it needs getting rid of. Everything's done to how we feel comfortable, which is probably the best part. When I first came here, I didn't expect it to happen, but we bonded as a group very easily. We've become quite a close-knit group. We can talk to each other about anything going on in our own lives, our past. I went through a personal issue a couple of weeks ago, and the group was really there for me, and Cardboard Citizens were there as well. How I feel I've grown as a person is I now feel that I'm more comfortable with people, and that'll make it easier for me in future when making homeless decisions. One of the biggest changes that needs to be made is the need to be more considerate of mental health. When you're already dealing with being homelessness, yeah, it's rough, but when you've got to deal with mental health, too many people are being left in a state where they can't get the help they need. And then the people are turning around and saying, well, why don't you do this, why don't you do that? It's like, well, do you know what, you try doing it when you're feeling like this. It's getting the people that we've got coming to the performance and actually showing them and getting it right in their face. Maybe with what we're doing, we can raise more awareness, and then it can be fought, and in the future, it may not happen as much. I don't think we'll ever really eradicate the problem, but I think we can definitely reduce the problem. If we all came together, that's when we can make a difference.